In the distant future, humanity has stretched its dominion across galaxies, colonizing far-off planets and mingling with alien species. On the planet Eridani B, a world of towering glass cities and vast oceanic farms, the human race lives in harmony with the indigenous Quelte. The peace is governed by the Interstellar Council, a body of various species ensuring the balance of power. Among the Council's most elite operatives is Sylas Morn, a former military pilot with a biomechanical arm and a haunted past. His latest mission is a high-stakes affair: infiltrate the reclusive planet of Vortexa, where whispers of a weapon capable of altering reality have emerged. As Sylas prepares for the journey, he's partnered with Aila Torin, a brilliant scientist with her own secrets. Their chemistry is palpable, a mix of rivalry and mutual respect. As they board the sleek starship Hyperion, bound for the shadowy sectors of Vortexa. Vortexa is nothing like Eridani B. Its skies are shrouded in perpetual storm clouds, and its lands are divided among feuding warlords, all descendants of a once mighty empire known to manipulate time and space. Sylas and Aila disguise themselves as traders, navigating the treacherous social landscape, seeking information about the weapon. Their first contact is with Kael, a warlord's advisor who hints at the existence of the Chronos device, a machine said to bend the fabric of reality. The deeper Sylas and Aila delve into the mystery, the more they realize the extent of the danger. The device isn't just real. It's unstable, capable of ripping apart the universe with its paradoxes. Tensions escalate when an assassination attempt on a warlord thrusts the planet into chaos. Sylas and Aila are framed for the murder, forcing them into hiding. With limited resources and allies, they uncover a conspiracy involving not just the warlords of Vortexa, but members of the Interstellar Council who seek to use the Chronos device for their own agendas. As the puzzle pieces come together, Sylas confronts his past. He was once stationed on Vortexa, and a tragedy linked to the early experiments of the Chronos device left him wounded, and his sister Miral, lost in time. Aila, dealing with her guilt over a failed experiment that killed her brother, finds solace and understanding in Sylas's quest for redemption. Together, they locate the Chronos device in an ancient ruin, guarded by a sect of monks who worship the machine as a divine entity. The monks, led by the enigmatic seer, reveal that the device has already been activated, its effects slowly fracturing the timeline. Sylas and Aila must decide whether to destroy the device or try to harness its power to fix what has been broken. Their decision is complicated by the arrival of the Council's forces and the warlords' armies, all converging on the ruins for control of the universe's fate. In a climactic battle, Sylas uses his biomechanical arm, upgraded by Aila with temporal technology, to interact with the device. He experiences multiple potential futures, seeing the ramifications of each choice. With Aila's support, he chooses to sacrifice the device, ending its threat, but risking their lives in the process. The device collapses, creating a singularity that consumes itself. Sylas and Aila wake up on Eridani B, untouched by the events that transpired, but changed internally. The universe remains intact, the paradox is resolved, but the memory of their journey lingers, a reminder of their deep connection and the thin line between chaos and order. As they report back to the Council, cleared of all charges and hailed as heroes, Sylas and Aila contemplate their future. Both are weary of conflict, yet more dedicated than ever to maintaining peace across the stars. Together, they watch Eridani B's sunset, the sky a canvas of light, their next adventure just on the horizon. As Sylas and Aila adapt to their new roles as peacekeepers under the Interstellar Council's directive, a ripple from their adventure on Vortexa manifests in an unexpected way. News arrives of a distress signal from the remote outpost of Xanthar, a small mining planet on the fringes of the populated galaxy. The message is garbled, but one thing is clear: something unearthly has been unearthed. Reluctant yet compelled by a sense of duty, Sylas and Aila set course for Xanthar. Their journey there is fraught with unease. Both are aware that each new mission could open up wounds from their past, yet they're determined to prevent another crisis. Upon arrival, they discover Xanthar to be a bleak world with a skeleton crew of miners who are visibly shaken. The miners unearthed an ancient artifact, not dissimilar in design to the Chronos device, but its purpose and origin are unknown. It hums with a pulsating energy that neither Sylas nor Aila can identify, but which resonates uncomfortably with Sylas's biomechanical arm. Interviews with the crew reveal tales of haunting visions and time slippages since the artifact's discovery. It's as if the artifact is replaying echoes of the past, not just from Xanthar but from across the universe. Sylas connects these phenomena with the remnants of the Chronos device's energy. Perhaps a shard of its capabilities was embedded in his arm during the collapse. Sylas and Aila decide to transport the artifact back to Eridani B for further study, hoping that the advanced technology and minds there can uncover its secrets without the risk of further anomalies. However, the journey back is anything but smooth. Halfway to Eridani B, the Hyperion systems begin to malfunction. The artifact, seemingly reactive to being moved from Xanthar, intensifies its energy output, causing temporal distortions on the ship. Time loops ensnare the crew, forcing Sylas and Aila to relive moments repeatedly, each loop slightly altered, revealing fears, desires, and hidden truths. Aila, using her scientific acumen, devises a containment field to stabilize the artifact's energy. It's a temporary solution, but it buys them time. Through a series of controlled experiments within the time loops, they manage to learn the artifact's nature. It doesn't just replay the past, it seeks resolution to unresolved events. Armed with this knowledge, Sylas proposes a risky plan. He suggests they use the artifact to resolve the unresolved tragedy that caused his sister's disappearance. Aila, though hesitant, supports him, understanding his need for closure. They recalibrate the artifact, directing its energy through Sylas's biomechanical arm to create a focused temporal gateway. Sylas steps through, finding himself back on Vortexa on the day of the tragedy. Navigating past events with the knowledge of the future, Sylas manages to alter the outcome, saving his sister, Miral, from being lost in time. However, this change comes with a cost. The temporal energy backlash is immense, threatening to tear apart the fabric of reality around the Hyperion. With no time to spare, Aila, guided by Sylas's instructions from the other side of the gateway, reconfigures the containment field to absorb the backlash. As the energy surges, the field holds, then collapses, flinging Sylas back through the gateway just as it closes. The aftermath is quiet. The artifact has burned out its energy spent. Sylas and Miral are reunited, a family once broken now whole. Aila, though injured in the process, recovers under Sylas's and Miral's care, her bond with Sylas deepened by the ordeal. Back on Eridani B, the Interstellar Council debriefs them, concerned about the implications of their actions. Yet, seeing the good that came from its resolution and healing, they agree to establish a new directive focused on understanding and safeguarding such artifacts. As Sylas, Aila, and Miral stand together, looking out over the horizon of Eridani B, they understand that their actions have changed the universe in small but meaningful ways. The future is uncertain, but it holds infinite possibilities, and together, they are ready to meet whatever comes next. As peace settles over the Eridani B system, Sylas, Aila, and Miral take up roles as advisors to a new division of the Interstellar Council dedicated to handling temporal artifacts. This division, named Temporal Integrity Command, is tasked with ensuring that such powerful objects do not fall into the wrong hands and that their effects on the fabric of space-time are thoroughly understood and controlled. The trio's first assignment leads them to the archives of the ancient Draconis library on the planet Siridax. This library holds records dating back thousands of years, some of which refer to other artifacts similar to the one they encountered. The goal is to locate any information that could help them identify and locate these objects before they cause anomalies like those experienced on Xanthar and Vortexa. Their research in the Draconis library uncovers a map to a series of planets, each marked with symbols that correspond to known temporal artifacts. The map points them to a previously uncharted system, which the locals call the Veil of Tiara. According to myth, this system is hidden by nebulae that distort time and perception, a perfect hiding place for objects of immense power. With a new mission outlined, Sylas, Aila, and Miral board the Hyperion once more, heading into the unknown. As they approach the Veil of Tiara, the ship's instruments begin to behave erratically, confirming the legends of the nebulae's strange properties. They navigate by relying on old-fashioned star charts and Aila's calculations, a testament to human ingenuity when faced with the limits of technology. Inside the Veil, they discover not just one, but a cluster of planets, each orbiting a dying star. These planets are barren at first glance, but ruins dotting their landscape suggest that they were once home to a civilization advanced in the manipulation of time. The team explores these ruins, uncovering more artifacts, some dormant and others faintly active, resonating with temporal energy. Each artifact they find presents a unique challenge. One causes them to relive their worst fears over and over, while another shows possible futures, each more tumultuous than the last. Through teamwork and determination, they learn to harness these effects, turning what could be weapons into tools. Miral, with her newfound interest in alien archaeology, deciphers inscriptions that reveal the artifacts were used not for domination but for healing and renewal, aligning with her and her brother's desires for redemption and peace. Their journey through the veil reveals a central planet hidden deeper within the nebula, where these artifacts were likely crafted. This planet, called Chronicles, is a world out of time, its surface an ever-shifting mosaic of eras clashing and blending together. Here, they find the heart of Tiara, the source of the nebula's power, and the key to controlling the artifacts. As they approach the heart, they are confronted by a faction of the Temporal Raiders, a rogue group that seeks to use the artifacts for conquest. A battle ensues both in the real world and in temporal echoes of battles past, each side using the artifacts to shift the tide. The conflict is fierce, testing the limits of Sylas, Aila, and Miral's abilities and their commitment to their cause. Using a combination of strategy, science, and raw courage, they manage to deactivate the heart, neutralizing the raiders and ending the immediate threat. However, they decide to leave the heart intact, placed under guard, to be used as a force for good under the oversight of the Temporal Integrity Command. Their mission complete, the team returns to Eridani B heroes once more. However, the universe is vast and mysteries abound. They know that their adventures have only just begun. As they debrief with the Interstellar Council, reports come in of another artifact sighting, this one on a world in the Andromeda Galaxy. Sylas, Aila, and Miral exchange looks of excitement and determination. Another adventure awaits, another chance to explore the unknown and protect the cosmos. As the story closes, the Hyperion sets course for Andromeda, the stars a familiar blanket around them, the vast universe an open road. And as they travel, they discuss, plan, and dream, ready for whatever comes next, because together they are unbreakable, bound by past trials and future hopes. Their journey continues, a never-ending quest to ensure the safety and stability of time and space, a beacon of hope for all civilizations that look to the stars and dream. As the Hyperion cuts through the interstellar void towards Andromeda, the camaraderie among Sylas, Aila, and Miral grows even stronger, forged in the fires of their past adventures and solidified by their shared sense of purpose. The ship is a microcosm of safety and home amidst the uncharted expanses of space. Upon reaching the Andromeda Galaxy, the trio's first destination is the lush, water-rich planet of Hyperion. This world is known for its deep oceans and mysterious underwater ruins, believed to be remnants of the Oceani, a civilization that vanished millennia ago. Local legend suggests that an artifact, potentially more powerful than any they have encountered before, lies buried beneath the ocean floor. Equipped with submersible crafts, Sylas, Aila, and Miral dive into Hyperion's azure depths. The ocean is teeming with life, from tiny luminescent fish to colossal sea creatures that dwarf the Hyperion. The underwater environment presents new challenges, but also mesmerizes them with its beauty and mystery. The ruins are located in a trench deep beneath the ocean's surface, beyond the reach of natural light. Here the darkness is absolute, the pressure immense. As they navigate through the crumbling stone structures, they discover murals depicting the Oceani using the artifacts to control water, weather, and even time itself to ensure their civilization's prosperity. The artifact, encased in a crystal dome, pulses with a soft blue light. Aila, utilizing her expertise, deduces that it uses the planetary magnetic field to draw power, which could explain the stability and richness of the planet's ecosystems. However, this balance is delicate. Removing the artifact could spell disaster for Hyperion. They decide against taking the artifact, instead opting to study it in situ. Their work uncovers that the artifact can not only manipulate time but also create sustainable environments, potentially invaluable for planets suffering from ecological damage. Their research is cut short when a rival faction, the Celestial Cartel, known for their ruthless artifact hunting, arrives on Hyperion. Intent on seizing the artifact for their own use, they are not deterred by the potential ecological consequences. A standoff ensues, with Sylas and Miral preparing to defend the artifact using non-lethal measures, while Aila tries to negotiate with the cartel's leader, Draven. a cunning and charismatic antagonist, respects strength and knowledge, and Aila's arguments about the artifact's ecological importance and potential for wider application begin to sway some of his crew. The negotiation turns into a tense dialogue about the broader implications of using such powerful artifacts. Draven, influenced by Aila's insights and the evident dedication of the team to the greater good, agrees to a compromise. They will allow the Temporal Integrity Command to oversee the artifact, but his team will be granted access to the research. With the immediate crisis averted, the Hyperion's crew, along with some of Draven's scientists, begin collaborative studies. They develop a way to replicate the artifact's effects, creating prototypes that can be used to rejuvenate other planets without harming the original. Their success on Aquarion becomes a model for future operations involving powerful artifacts. The Celestial Cartel, seeing the benefits of cooperation over conflict, slowly transforms from a group of artifact hunters to partners in galactic conservation. As they prepare to leave Aquarion, Sylas, Aila, and Miral reflect on their journey. They have not only prevented potential disasters, but have also paved the way for a new era of cooperation and understanding across the galaxy. With their mission complete, they set their sights on the next challenge, guided by reports of another artifact on a distant frontier world. Their adventures continue, each new mission forging them closer, turning them into legends not just as warriors or scientists, but as guardians of time and space, champions of a universe where the balance of power is maintained by wisdom, respect, and an unyielding commitment to the common good. As the Hyperion exits the atmosphere of Aquarion, the stars ahead are bright with promise, the universe an open canvas waiting for the next brushstroke of their ongoing saga. The next destination for the Hyperion and its crew is the frontier world of Tharn, a desert planet on the edge of the known universe, where the night sky is a tapestry of uncharted stars and nebulae. Tharn is rumored to be home to a powerful artifact known as the Sands of Epoch, capable of reversing or accelerating time within localized zones, an ability that could transform barren worlds into fertile lands or undo ecological disasters. Upon their arrival, they find Tharn to be a harsh, windswept world where life clings tenaciously to existence. The planet's few inhabitants are hardy people, descendants of pioneers and exiles, who have adapted to the extreme conditions. They speak of the Sands of Epoch with a mixture of reverence and fear, as the artifact is said to be protected by a sentient, guardian entity known only as the Warden. Sylas, Aila, and Miral venture into the heart of Tharn's vast desert, guided by the local myths and an ancient map they uncovered in the Draconis library. Their journey is perilous, beset by sandstorms and extreme temperatures, testing their endurance and the limits of their equipment. As they approach the location indicated on the map, they find an ancient temple half buried in the sand. The architecture is unlike anything they have seen before, suggesting a civilization advanced in both technology and mysticism. Inside the temple, they encounter the Warden, a holographic entity projected by the temple itself, designed to test the intentions of those who seek the Sands of Epoch. The Warden challenges each member of the crew with trials tailored to their deepest fears and greatest weaknesses. Sylas faces a simulation of the battle where he lost his arm, forced to overcome his feelings of guilt and helplessness. Aila is confronted with a scenario where her scientific actions inadvertently cause harm, testing her ethical boundaries and commitment to doing no harm. Miral, dealing with her relatively new role in the field, must navigate a complex puzzle that represents her struggle to find her place in the team and in the universe. Each trial is emotionally and physically draining, but by facing and overcoming these challenges, they prove their worth to the Warden, who grants them access to the Sands of Epoch. The artifact is a small, hourglass-shaped device filled with glowing sand that flows in seemingly random patterns. With the artifact in hand, they return to the Hyperion to study its properties. Their tests confirm its potential to manipulate time on a local scale, but also reveal the dangers of its use. Unintended consequences can ripple out, affecting the broader fabric of time and space. Determined to use the Sands of Epoch for good, the crew works with the inhabitants of Tharn to use the artifact's powers to revitalize areas of the desert, turning barren sand into fertile soil. The trials run successfully, and the once lifeless regions begin to bloom, giving the people of Tharn new hope and a new future. However, their success draws the attention of the temporal raiders, who have been tracking the Hyperion's movements. Seeing the power of the Sands of Epoch, they launch an attack to seize the artifact for themselves, believing it to be the key to dominating time itself. A fierce battle ensues, both on the ground and in orbit around Tharn. With their newfound skills and understanding of the sands of Epoch, along with the help of Thorn's people, Sylas, Aila, and Miral managed to repel the raiders' assault. In the process, they demonstrate the power of unity and the strength that comes from communities working together. With the raiders defeated, the team decides that the sands of Epoch are too dangerous to remain active and choose to return them to their resting place within the temple, safeguarded by the warden. They leave Thorn not as conquerors but as partners, having helped the planet find a path toward a sustainable future. As the Hyperion sets its course back to Eridani B to report their findings, Sylas, Aila, and Miral reflect on their journey. They have faced numerous challenges and made difficult decisions, but through it all, they have grown stronger, both individually and as a team. Each mission has taught them more about the mysterious artifacts scattered across the universe and about themselves. Their adventures continue, driven by the belief that the unknown is not to be feared but understood. With each new discovery, they remain committed to protecting the delicate balance of the cosmos, ensuring that the power of these ancient artifacts is used for the betterment of all. Back on Eridani B, after reporting their successful mission on Tharn to the Temporal Integrity Command, the crew of the Hyperion receives commendations for their efforts. However, there is little time for celebration. The galaxy remains a vast and often unpredictable frontier, and the team is soon briefed on their next mission. The new destination is the frozen world of Cryonax, located in a rarely traveled sector of space. Cryonax is known for its sub-zero temperatures and ice-covered landscapes, making it inhospitable to most life forms. However, recent scans have revealed anomalies in the planet's magnetic fields, suggesting the presence of another artifact, possibly related to the control of thermal energy and climates. The journey to Cryonax is long and fraught with obstacles, including rogue comets and uncharted gravitational fields. Sylas pilots the Hyperion with expert skill, navigating through these dangers with the help of Aila's scientific guidance and Miral's keen instincts for anomaly detection. Upon arriving at Cryonax, they find the planet even more inhospitable than expected. The extreme cold threatens to freeze the Hyperion systems, forcing the team to innovate on the fly, adapting their technology to withstand the harsh environment. Equipped with specialized thermal suits, they venture onto the icy surface to locate the source of the magnetic anomalies. Their search leads them to a network of caves beneath the ice, where they discover an ancient alien installation, its architecture suggesting it was built by a species that thrived in cold environments. Inside, they find the artifact, a crystalline structure embedded in the ice, radiating a soft blue light that seems to absorb and redistribute thermal energy. As they study the artifact, they learn that it has the potential to alter planetary climates, making uninhabitable worlds livable. However, the artifact is unstable, its energy pulsing erratically, threatening to plunge the planet into an ice age or trigger a catastrophic meltdown. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, Sylas, Aila, and Miral work together to stabilize the artifact. Aila configures a containment field to harness and regulate its energy, while Sylas and Miral explore the alien installation for clues on how to safely utilize the artifact. They uncover ancient records indicating that the installation was part of a network, suggesting that other such artifacts might exist on similarly extreme worlds. With the artifact stabilized, the team contemplates its potential. It could be used to terraform planets, providing new homes for species displaced by galactic conflicts or environmental disasters. However, they are also acutely aware of the dangers it poses if misused. While deliberating their next steps, an unexpected challenge arises. A rival expedition arrives, funded by a consortium of mining corporations interested in exploiting Cryonax's resources, unaware of the artifact's existence. When they learn of its powers, they attempt to seize control of it, believing it to be key to exploiting frozen worlds across the galaxy. A tense standoff ensues. Sylas, Aila, and Miral are determined to protect the artifact from exploitation, advocating for its use in ethical terraforming projects. Negotiations are tough, with the corporate expedition driven by profit rather than altruism. However, through a combination of diplomacy and demonstration of the artifact's potential dangers, the team manages to convince the consortium to withdraw, agreeing to a partnership under the oversight of the Interstellar Council, where the artifact's use would be monitored and regulated. With another crisis averted, the team returns the artifact to its resting place, securing it until a consensus on its use can be reached by the Interstellar Council. They leave Cryonax their mission a mix of success and unresolved questions about the ethical implications of their discoveries. As the Hyperion travels back to Eridani B, the crew reflects on their encounters with powerful artifacts and the recurring theme of their responsibilities as guardians of such ancient technologies. Each mission reinforces their commitment to ensuring that these discoveries benefit the galaxy as a whole rather than serve the interests of the few. With new missions on the horizon, and the ever-present wonder of the unknown stretching out before them, Sylas, Aila, and Miral continue their journey. They stand ready to face whatever challenges the universe holds, guided by a firm belief in science, diplomacy, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge for the betterment of all sentient beings. The cosmos is vast, and their adventures are far from over. As the Hyperion cuts through the star-studded expanse back to Eridani B, the crew prepares for a brief period of respite. Their recent successes have brought them not only accolades but a deeper understanding of their role as custodians of ancient powers. Yet, the galaxy does not rest, and nor can they for long. A message from the Temporal Integrity Command arrives, directing them to a summit on the planet Unity, a neutral world chosen for diplomatic gatherings. The summit is to discuss the formation of a new galactic heritage site, a region in space where multiple artifacts have been found, protected for study and preservation. The team's expertise and first-hand experiences are crucial to the discussions. Upon their arrival, the summit proves to be a melting pot of cultures and interests. Representatives from various planets, factions, and organizations share their viewpoints on how the artifacts should be managed. Sylas, Aila, and Miral find themselves at the heart of these discussions, advocating for protocols that ensure the artifacts are used for the common good. As the summit progresses, a consensus emerges to create the Galactic Heritage Site, with strict regulations on artifact use and research, monitored by the Temporal Integrity Command with input from experts across the galaxy, including the crew of the Hyperion. It's a landmark decision, promising a future where the mistakes of the past are not repeated. With the summit concluded, the team returns to Eridani B for a well-deserved break. However, as they approach their home planet, an urgent distress call reroutes them to the nearby colony of New Haven. The colony is suffering from a mysterious ecological collapse, and their expertise is urgently needed. Upon arrival, Sylas, Aila, and Miral quickly deduce that the collapse is due to a malfunctioning weather control artifact, previously unknown, buried deep beneath the colony. The artifact, part of the network they've been studying, has become unstable, causing severe climate disruptions. With time running out, the team devises a plan. Aila recalibrates the containment field technology they used on Cryonax to stabilize the artifact, while Sylas and Miral lead a team to excavate and access it. Their efforts are fraught with danger, as the unstable artifact's effects create violent weather patterns around them. After a harrowing operation, they successfully stabilize the artifact, restoring balance to the colony's environment. Their action saves New Haven, provides new insights into the artifact network, furthering their mission to safeguard these ancient technologies. Returning to Eridani B, the crew of the Hyperion is greeted as heroes. Their actions have not only averted disaster but have also given hope to the galaxy. The news of their success spreads far and wide, inspiring others to join the cause of preserving and understanding the galaxy's ancient heritage. As they gather under the stars one evening, Sylas, Aila, and Miral reflect on their journey. They have faced countless challenges and have grown immeasurably, not just as a team but as individuals. They realize that their adventures have taught them about the fragility and interconnectedness of the universe. Sylas looks to his companions. It seems the universe has more in store for us. Aila smiles, her mind already on the next challenge. As long as there are mysteries out there, we'll keep seeking the answers. Miral nods, her eyes bright with the reflection of the stars, and we'll do it together, ensuring that these wonders are preserved for future generations. The story of the Hyperion and its crew does not end here. Instead, it continues in the endless expanse of space, a testament to the enduring human spirit and the quest for knowledge. As long as the stars shine, the guardians of time and space will continue their voyage, forever exploring, forever guarding, forever united in their mission to protect the cosmic heritage of the galaxy.